Gentlemen, let us have this demonstration because tomorrow you will go and establish your cocoa farm. Now, when you're digging, we already talked about the distance as 3 by 3. 3 meters across, 3 meters ahead. So here we found a place where we can do gap filling, the same meter. The hole is supposed to be 2 feet deep, 2 feet wide. But he dug it a little wider, but the depth is okay. When you're planting, what I was talking about, when you're planting, you're not supposed to use a sharp object to remove this cavera. Why? Because the roots are very weak at this stage. You'll use a sharp object, you'll cut the main root. You put it down, it just dries. Now, you're advised to just squeeze it a bit, then release. That is why when we know you're coming to take seedlings, we don't water in the morning. We don't water in the morning so that it is easy to get it off. You see, all these are roots. So you use a sharp object, you're cutting. Simon, you can. Now, in the process of digging your hole, you're going to separate the topsoil from the lower one. Okay? So this red soil will not go back. We shall put this one. Now the mistake most people are making, they are not following what we are telling them. When you're planting, first put back this soil. First put, Simon, you put back. First put back this soil before you put this. But what people do, they go and put this weak root on that hard surface. So when the thing goes down there, instead of establishing itself, it finds nowhere to go. Then it starts struggling. That's enough. So first put back that one. Then you plant your cocoa. Now we talked about planting with the bananas. You'll just divide the hole equal into 2.
The same 2 feet, 2 feet.
Yes, no, this hole now, just this very hole you see now, you'll divide it into 2. Then you put cocoa the other side.
Where the sun is coming from.
Where the sun rises. Now Simon, you extend a bit. The other side? Yeah, that side. Then you will estimate about 4 inches away.
Center.
4 inches, yeah, you put it right at the center. 4 inches away, you estimate. You put your banana. That distance. Why? This method was adopted for regions where they experience a lot of dry season, like ours here. Dry season starts in early December up to around March at times. Now, the technology of planting cocoa with matoke is that as cocoa is growing, it establishes its roots on matoke. We know how matoke keeps water. So during that dry season, it will be getting water from matoke. That is why the distance also matters, about 4 inches away. Now you're growing cocoa with the matoke at this point, not because you want all of them. Good. You're growing matoke for 2 reasons. One, as you're waiting for cocoa to start giving you money the next 2 years also, you will be harvesting matoke. That is one thing. But the main purpose for which you're growing matoke with cocoa is for shade. Yeah. So, and water, exactly, and water. Okay? Now, when you start covering, remember this soil is not going back. That one you're going to spray it somewhere else. Make sure this soil does not exceed the one which the seedling has. Level them. Level them. Why? Because this soil may be having some bacteria. We have already talked about it. Yes. Okay? So you have to level. Then the other reason is, since it requires a lot of water, we have to leave a depression. So this hole is not going to be covered. If you looked around, you will be seeing that every cocoa tree has a depression. So that every time it rains, instead of water running away, it holds around it and it sifts through. It is also good when you're doing application of pesticides. For instance, if it is the ants, okay, kalalang and what have you, you just dig 1 meter away from the tree, do it round, then you pour the pesticide for the root to absorb. Okay, so you need this depression. It is by design. Don't go and say, I want my garden level. No. When you're planting, not all the soil will fill this thing, because remember you have left this. It will remain like a hole. You will see what we did there last time. So Simon, you cover. Now, there are many ways of planting matoke. Others bury. Okay? Others bury matoke, then it germinates. You can adopt that one, but the only challenge is how long will it take for the leaves to come up and cover the plant. So this is the best we advise. Again, don't make it very big. Remember, when cocoa is still young, you also need some corresponding height of the shade. Now if you plant a big matoke, tall, the shade will go out and leave the plant alone. Simon, don't go beyond the, yeah.
Okay, leave the depression.
Yeah.
No, not cover beyond the
level.
Yeah, but matoke, make sure it is well covered. Yeah, so basically, this is how you're going to plant your cocoa when you take to your farm. Let's move here and see